might want to move to the side just a bit.
And continue. Move this. Very large table, very small. Back up. Move to the side so my shadow is not, or it is not needed. The human body. What a magnificent creation. God's creation, to be specific. For it says in Genesis 2:7-22, "Then the Lord God formed the man of dust from the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. And the man became a living creature. And the rib that the Lord God had taken from the man, he made into a woman and brought her to the man." The bodies we have are living miracles. They have a number of traits and abilities. As you sit there and listen with your ears as they take in sound waves, you can sense the tone of my voice. As you observe with your eyes my body movements as your cone cells send information to your brains, you can tell, more or less, that I'm leading up to something. Or you know the title of my speech and you know exactly what I'm going to be talking about. As our prime Toastmaster, Mr. Christopher Carson, kindly announced, today I'm going to be expanding your knowledge on adrenaline. Adrenaline is a chemical that is released into the body from the adrenal glands. Your adrenal glands are above your kidneys, and there's one on each side. Your adrenal glands release adrenaline into your bloodstream in moments of stress, anger, fear, and excitement. Adrenaline can also be injected via an EpiPen, which is usually to help cure allergic reactions or stop. When it comes to this natural chemical, what are its benefits, its uses? Well, adrenaline helps increase your concentration to keep you focused on the primary task at hand, whether that be escaping a building that is on fire or protecting yourself against an attacker, human or animal. Your body desires to avoid death. What does it do to make sure its goal is accomplished? Is by sharpening your focus on the priority task at hand, survival. The increased focus also allows you to make decisions faster than your usual self, because the neurons in your brain fire 2 to 3 times faster. The state of concentration you are in, mind the slow loading, almost makes time feel like it has slowed down. It's incredible. There is a popular belief that adrenaline dulls your pain. This is only half the truth. Oh, my bad. Yeah, that comes later. Where are we at in slides?
That's the balloon.
Okay, perfect. This is only half the truth. Yes, you feel less pain when you experience an adrenaline rush. However, this is because the extreme concentration that you are in keeps your brain from acknowledging the pain you are definitely in. So when the adrenaline rush runs out, you might want to take an ibuprofen. Now, who is confident in their ability to catch?
It says standing behind the box.
I will be using none of you.
Dang it.
Oh, I shouldn't have raised my hand.
So, as we have here, we have an egg, of course. I'm gonna have to crack on the side of the bowl. They are real and very, very messy. Yikes. Hands off. Who? We'll start with Miss Hamill over here. Are you confident in your ability to catch this egg?
No!
Perfect. Neither am I. I'll go on 3. 1, 2, 3. What's up? As we are all in shock. Now, I will be using one more volunteer to catch this egg. Mr. Jake Cecil.
Not over the timer box, please.
You know what? There's light bulbs. The other Cecily. 1, 2, 3.
I can only throw. Oh!
Close that up. Keep that clean. When you receive a rush of adrenaline, your eyesight actually gets better. Adrenaline causes the pupils to expand due to the contracting of the iris, allowing you to see more clearly. As I have just demonstrated, adrenaline gives you the ability to do extraordinary things that you would not normally be able to do. One of the most popular cases is dated in 1982, when a mother lifted her son's 1964 Chevy Impala off of him after the jack collapsed, causing him to get knocked unconscious. She lifted the car off of him. How is it that we cannot do similar things to this every day? It is because when you are in a similar situation, adrenaline gets released into your bloodstream and circulation. More blood means more oxygen, and it goes from your guts to your muscles. With the combined power of extra oxygen and extra adrenaline and extra energy, our muscles are strengthened beyond their normal amount, ultimately resulting in super strength. There are ways to give yourself an adrenaline rush without being in mortal danger. One of the most common is seen in sports. Players are constantly in a state of adrenaline. While watching a football game, you can witness the benefits of the body's natural super abilities. Football players have to make split-second decisions all the time. Where do I throw the ball? Where do I go once I receive the ball? All of these have very narrow time frames, and yet they still get done. With all these benefits, adrenaline must sound amazing, right? And it is amazing indeed. However, almost everything can be harmful if you have too much of it. Adrenaline has its downsides. You can actually become addicted to the release of this chemical. People become reliant on it and will go to the extremes to receive the rush. Too much adrenaline can also result in a weak heart, muscles, and for some, heart attacks. Though the heart attacks are usually only for those that have existing heart conditions because adrenaline causes your heart to work harder. And there are also side effects to adrenaline, though they usually occur after you've received a rush. You may begin to feel shaky, have a headache, feel nauseous, though these do not last very long. Ultimately, adrenaline is more useful than it is harmful. To bring yourself to the point where you are suffering from heart conditions or causing yourself to have high blood pressure because of the constant pumping of your heart all the time, you are releasing adrenaline through stress, anger, and you need to find a way to change your daily habits. When adrenaline is used in small doses and in the right situations, it is healthy and useful, and I hope you all enjoyed learning about it. Thank you.